Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Wasteland 3. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy to have you here with me as I talk to Mother Nancy Mouth Noises herself about Reagan and his computer brain and his AI situation. Who's the lucky recipient of Reagan's brain, by the way? Because she wants us to, get a piece of machinery that allows basically Reagan to be put into a person.
We are reviewing the health and fitness of numerous candidates.
It's going to be Valor, most likely. I mean, I assume it could be. It'll be a nice bow to tie things with. Maybe. Can you explain what a cybernetic transfer module is?
Our young Mr. Buchanan is handling the technical side of things. Valor, dearest, could you please explain the details of the module for our guests?
I don't have time for this, but if you insist. The module was built to create a direct connection between a human brain and a machine intelligence. It was scrapped after it overwrote a researcher's brain. Allegedly. I'm inclined to believe that was human error, or a weak-minded subject. The design specifications are incomplete, but I know enough to fill in the gaps. Clearly, the device is meant to transfer information to a human mind, not overwrite it.
The corners of Reliance's mouth twitches in a secret smile. She plans on putting Reagan in his body. I'm pretty sure that's what she wants.
Thank you, Valor. That was an excellent summation. This transfer capability is precisely what we need to move the God President into a human body.
Actually, we wanted to ask you something else.
Yes?
We have questions about the Gippers.
Outsiders always do. Ask away.
We met a woman called the Wyman. Wyman? Right, I think it was Wyman. Who claimed she was once a Nancy. What happened there?
Wyman is the name used for a former Nancy who has schemed against the God President. One who has spurned his great gifts and fallen from grace.
It could be the first wife of Reagan.
Fortunately, there have been few Wymans over the years. That particular Wyman claimed I was misinterpreting the God President's pronouncements for my own benefit. Nothing but jealousy. Were it up to me, she would have been cast out entirely. Lucky for her, my Ronnie is a merciful God. He merely divorced her, thus making her a Wyman. She is permitted to remain on the premises because of her medical skills. But holy ground like the sacred server room is forever forbidden to her.
Why is Valor with you?
He is a brilliant computer technician who feels as strongly as we do that the God President must have a new vessel. Without him and his knowledge, the transfer would be impossible.
Oh, Dad's gonna shit his pants when he meets the new Reagan face to face. It's gonna be awesome.
How did the Gippers come to be, by the way?
In the days after the godless communists rained fire and death from sea to shining sea, the God President awoke in the ruins of the city on the hill and mourned the loss of the world he'd built and the loss of his wife. So mighty was his grief, so heartbreaking his suffering, that it was heard across the gray and burning world. Men raged with him at the dying of the light, and women wept at his loneliness. But one woman did more. She healed his wounds and gave him solace. In gratitude, the God President named her Nancy, the first Nancy. Then he led her to this building, dubbed it the Western White House, and decreed that it would be the heart of America reborn.
Are the Nancys the God President's wives, or is it more like a title?
We are his wives, and we all hold positions of great responsibility in his government. It is the highest honor in the land. Some of us are warriors, like Sister Nancy Glory, standing strong against the barbarian hordes. Others are scientists and technicians. Sister Nancy Forge, for instance, built many of our weapons and defensive systems. All of us serve Reagan to the best of our abilities and work to prepare the next generation of wives to serve him likewise when we die. It is our sacred duty.
She said duty again. Why are you mother when the rest of the Nancy's are sister? You know, I'm doing air quotes on those words.
The sisters protect the God President's people and enforce his laws. I protect the God President himself, and I interpret his wisdom. This has been the honor and the duty of every Mother Nancy since the first. We brief the God President on state and business issues, disputes between citizens, and once he speaks on them, we put the intent of his words into action.
You interpret the intent of Reagan's words? Doesn't that kind of make you the actual leader here?
You mean that I could interpret Ronnie's words in any way I wished? That he is just a figurehead, and I am making all the decisions?
No, I don't mean that.
Ridiculous!
I didn't.
For one who has been at his side for half a century, the God President's intent is always perfectly clear. I am only his wife. I have no power but that which passes from him through me, and no ambition but to serve him well.
Sure. Bye, Mama. She doesn't say goodbye. How dare you? How dare you? What is that over there? That is a mechanic dealing with servers, as you do. You know, mechanical engineering and all that. Very computer-oriented. Immortal Complex Terminal. You tap a key and the battered console's screen flickers on. Project Immortal Complex Master Terminal. No modules detected. There's a Starstation Wars.exe. So it's a Windows environment. By the way, the exe... Yeah, exe is not even Linux. It's or Mac. Certainly not Mac. It's Windows specifically. There's an icon. Let's click on it. A small screen pops up. Missiles streak down from space, striking a planet below. You watch it for a moment before realizing you're supposed to stop them. You don't do half bad, but there are soon more missiles than you can handle. Your star station explodes.
Oh, foolishness. I don't know who put that game on Ronnie's console, but it is an utter waste of time.
Mother Nancy Reliance shakes her head. You turn back to the screen just in time to see the high score screen close. The initials MNR for Mother Nancy Reliance at the very top. Okay, game over. Returning to main menu. I can play again? You play another game of the Strange Missile game. You do a little better this time around and get an extra life. It comes in handy. Also, I think this is a reference to... I don't know the name of the game, but it's like a famous game of you know, missile throwing, launching and stuff. And I think it's a competitive game where you have like little tanks below or something. I don't remember, or I've never played it, but I've seen the name, and some of you might know exactly what this game is supposed to be.
Don't you have anything better to do, Rangers?
No. I'll log out though. Apparently I can't do that anymore. Well, that's the situation that we're in. We need to get a thingamajig for Reagan. We need to, well, the fish faces needed us to, what? Oh, it's the computer. The fish faces wanted us to do something with, well, to them.
Hey there,
and the
Rangers.
robots.
Mother Reliance
What?
Say anything about you dealing with the god fishers and the ruins?
No, she didn't, I don't think.
So you got to meet Ronnie face to face. What do you think?
She's interesting.
I know. He's so deep. You really have to think about the things he says. And looking mighty good for over 100, huh? Oh, while you were in there, did Mother Reliance say anything about dealing with the god fishers and the ruins?
No, why? Do you need some help?
I mean, I wouldn't say we need it, but, well, we sure could use it. See, the Godfisher's been making camps in the ruins and scavenging in our oil field. Feels like they're fixing to make a move on us. Of course, Ronnie blasts them whenever they get too close, but he ain't mobile, and Mother Nancy won't give me the troops I need to fight them. So, well, if you're looking for a paycheck...
Nah, we'll see what we can do.
Well, thanks, Rangers. What else can I do for you?
We could use a... No, it's fine. Take care, Glory.
You too, Rangers.
She's so quiet in comparison to the other ones. And I brought her volume a little bit higher, but she's very quiet. So yeah, the Godfishers, or whatever, they are gonna be... Did we interact with the statue? I don't know. They're gonna be attacking us. But the robots are really the ones that I want to deal with the next.
Come back soon, Rangers.
Okay. We got a heavy machine turret over here. We got Gipper, Drafty down there. So the new people. We got boom sounds. I still don't fully understand what those are. There's enemies over here. We're gonna go there eventually. And there's a chicken. Claw. That's... It cawed at me, but it said cluck. Those are two different sounds that have English words. Onomatopoeic words. Temperature warning. System throttling engaged to avoid hardware damage. Please defrost heating elements. I'm not really sure what that means. I think... Oh, it's this thing. There it is. I hope I didn't make it better, because anyway, terminal 3 of 3, temperature warning, low power mode engaged to avoid hardware damage. Please defrost healing elements. Upgrading this terminal could increase the Reagan statue's combat effectiveness. Sabotaging it could damage or destroy the statue. So low power mode on, self-destruct mode off, systems operational. So I can turn self-destruct mode on, which I might do depending on how it goes with the robots. We got a new well over here, cassette, a nose ring, and a book. I can't believe it's not butter. The novel. Was added to archive? A new well? What do you mean it was added to archive? Oh no, there's like a bunch of things in here. Oh, what a shame. Oh, but there's a cassette. Nope, there's no cassette. That one just... It's the first time, isn't it? Well, that I've noticed, anyway. Boss, praise the Gipper. We struck oil. What? When? Just now. Remember the test wells we were drilling out in Zone 5? The last one came up a gusher. The foreman thinks there could be enough for 100. Great, great. Now shut it down. Wait, what? Mother Nancy Reliance has spoken. We're cutting off the oil supply to the godless commies in Colorado Springs. So we're suspending operations immediately. But the oil. The oil's been there for a million years. It ain't going anywhere. I'm actually not sure that's how it works, because once you puncture it, it flows. I'm not sure. Cap the well, and I'll forget about your brief crisis of faith in our secret leadership. Understood? So, yeah, that's, Ooh, green things down there. What the heck is that? Radiation? It could be. Then more sounds of that nature. Don't know what that is. There's a drafty down here.
Whoa! Careful, partners! After we shut down the East Freedom oil fields, some godfishers set up shop there. The Nancys are gonna clear them out after Mother Reliance finishes her big project.
Actually, we're going to clear them out. Nancy Glory sent us.
Smart cookie, that Nancy. Keep your skin on. I'll be heading back then. Can't believe I just talked to a real desert ranger.
Desert Ranger. Very quiet person as well. Again, the sounds. It might be the fact that these guys are entering... Oh, these are gobsmackers, or whatever. That those guys are entering our line of sight, sort of thing. Still don't know where the robots are. Didn't turn that off. Ooh, urine in the snow. Cheerful. Reminds you of warmer times. That looks like the crustiest urine that you'll ever see. Because of the... Oh, there's a thing in there. Because it's so yellow. You know what I mean? It turns it off. It leads to places. Oh, there's people in here as well. I mean, over there. What is this? It is heavy weights, all the things, and a Uzi, and a frozen campsite. Looks like she held out for a while. Must have been a cold, slow, hungry death. You mean this person over here? Why must it have been cold? What do you mean? What? And slow and... What? There's literally a pot of food over fire, and you think it's cold and hungry? I don't understand who we even are talking about, let alone the calculations. But we're good. So, let's turn that on. Or not turn that on. Let's open that door. We got a gas pump over there. We have Penitent back there. These things are powerful. Do we want to be in here? I think we want to be in here. The game is giving us scary noises again. Yeah, I think this might be a little bit better. Oh yeah. Let's start out with this. Will you decimate me? Will you now? Because I don't think you will. Mostly if I have line of sight on that thing, which I don't think I do. 95%, but not on that. Well, we're gonna stay put, so let's just do this right away. I might not have the... Yeah, I don't have line of sight on that. This is that time where having maxed out snipers would be really handy because of that chain ambush thing. That's really powerful. We'll do it. We'll do it. Let's take a shot. And Jennifer goes to the front. There are no enemies over here. So we're just going to want to be not too exposed, but exposed enough that she's the target. There it is. The pain feels good, somebody said. Good. I mean, it's fire on a frozen wasteland. I can't completely deny that it could be relieving. I wouldn't want that. Okay, so... Oh, this is pretty nasty. You're gonna prepare. It'd be good if you could prepare and ambush at the same time if you have enough action points, which obviously we don't. But we're not gonna ambush because we're too far away with them. That is a big melee weapon. Please don't attack. They don't seem to be attacking. That is a sniper shot that misses. That is a sniper shot that hits, I believe. Yes, it did. Jennifer got hit. And our birds are attacking this guy back here, which was always going to be a concern. You know, our pets, they like killing themselves. And boom, sounds back here. Everybody's very happy. Well, sort of. Not everybody. And I don't have range back there, because that is quite something. 95. That is a kill, and that is a Penitent over here with 704 health. Headshot. 523 damage. That's good enough. That reminds me of the explodey guys that Borderlands has that are tiny. It reminds me a lot of that. This is not gonna be ideal, so we're maybe not gonna use that weapon. But we're definitely gonna be able... Oof, this is death for y'all. What is... Can the camera stop? I would really appreciate it if it did. Oh my god, the camera just does not want to stay up here. Okay, that didn't die. Not gonna be an issue. And it's got ammo for days. Not ammo, but... And then... Okay. And it finishes the job with an 80% miss. There we go. And now she can't even move. Don't worry. I got Lucia back here. In fact, Lucia already has 92% chance to hit, and that is a kill. So... Are we falling back? I think we're potentially falling back. I don't like any of this. The cats, though. I really don't want them to die. Could keep Jennifer at the front, but these guys are snipers. I'm gonna keep them here. Defend. And then you go over there and just block. They're maybe gonna go around. Yeah, snipers still have line of sight. They're missing. It's lucky dodges. Friendly unit, friendly turn. I don't know what. Oh, they're going all the way over there. That's not bad. That is really not bad. And then we have one shot. Hopefully we have line of sight. We do not have line of sight. Okay, so we're sending Jennifer up by ourselves. So how would I... Oh, it's just a simple cross the road type deal. Okay, let's go. And she's going to defend over there. Mm-hmm. And then you... Now, Quan is going to do the same. He doesn't have... Oh, he will have line of sight. That's very good. Because I can do this. And that's very damaging. As well as good. Although... that could have been an issue. It wasn't. So now all I need to look out for is... actual line of sight. And that's just a keeper. You jerk. How dare you. Oh my god, that... It showed like it was gonna be a thing, and then it wasn't. Okay, let's send you up there. I don't know. Is that a sniper, though? It is. It's a sniper. Bad news. Bad news. Yeah, we can't do much. But we'll do what we have. And the turn. Could have done an Overwatch, but yeah. Oh, look at him! He didn't even shoot. Just healed for no reason whatsoever. I mean, the only reason is to take... Oh, 57. Yeah, that's not a good hit chance. To take my points away. That's what the reason is. Quan, do you have line of sight? 66. Thank you very much. Let's go fry a kite, apparently, is an addendum that has been added. No, wait a minute. The mission is that let's go fry a kite. Find and destroy the Godfisher camps in the Denver ruins. Apparently there are 3 camps. And we'll find and destroy all of them. Because why wouldn't we? I mean, they're aggressive. I want to explore. It's a simple equation there. Okay, they have a lot of hair rope. Godfishers use every part of their prey, often in a way to capture more prey. And this is a fishing hook kite design. Oh, the high kites and things. Hastily sketched designs for a kite with a giant fish hook where the tail would normally be. A note besides the drawing reads, "Why bait the kites when we have no hooks to catch the gods?" Why bait the kites, or yeah, why put bait on the kites? And we got ear necklaces and bone charms, and a lore book, Godfisher Holy Book. I'm gonna want to read that. If I press the right button. Is it sorted properly? It is sorted properly. I can't believe it's not butter. No, that's not readable. This one is. In the before time, the world was fertile and green, and the lords of the void favored mankind with gentle winds and life-giving rain. But man grew proud, and coveted the powers of the gods. His vessels soared through the heavens, and he sought to usurp the fury of the sun itself. And in his arrogance the skies burned, and a terrible darkness fell upon the earth. Great was the suffering of mankind, generation upon generation, until a prophet came among the people with a bucket of the clearest water and a message from the sky. And the prophet said unto the people, I have lain upon the barren earth, and looked up into the vaulted heavens, and I have seen the faces of the gods. Their gifts can be ours again, but they will not come without a price. We must call the gods back to the world with songs of lamentation and the smell of blood on the wind. We must offer them the flesh of the wicked and the innocent alike. We must cast our gifts into the sky, possibly just into the sky, to show our worth and our devotion. We must become like fishers unto the gods. And that's why they say bait our kites if we don't have hooks to catch the gods. That is kind of awesome. It might be a reference to something, but I hope it isn't. Because as an idea for a faction, that is great. I mean, horrible people, absolutely, but also great. Fantastic. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. I mean, we haven't seen the kites. We have seen the earring necklace, not earring, the ear necklaces. So I suppose there's something. There's a lot of oil. Oh, we just found. He did a fathom. And when he does a fathom, you know to pay attention, right? What the heck was that sound? Broken valve over there. There is a map with overlay. Pre-war map of Denver overlaid with a transparency of Mikhail Gorbachev. Someone has circled the points where his port wine stain overlaps important buildings. A note says, "Is it a coincidence that these buildings were destroyed, Harold? Is it?" Well, we got a broken valve over here. I wonder what that does. Hopefully it doesn't murder me. The valve has been deliberately jammed. Attempting to unblock it could burst a pipe at the juncture point, spraying everything beneath it with icy water. Sure. I'm not there, so, you know. That would be a way to kill them, I think. I don't know why you would want to do that, because it's not like you can get there without aggroing everybody. Although you might be able to with sneak, but it's more fun to fight them. So that's going to be that for today. I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Wasteland 3. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.